Fair enough.
Because
yeah,
I
hold
thought,
on.
like, yeah, the promise of money would immediately put, like, JMMB on high alert.
You know what?
So yeah, this is from 2020.
Where did you?
And the text chat concept.
It's not really that interesting.
Bionicle Heroes preview copy 11. Fuck.
It's for the Xbox 360.
It's literally the same. It's a Windows computer running on Power PC.
Fuck.
Wait, that was the Xbox 360 ran on Power PC, right?
I believe
Um,
so. Could be wrong.
That was like the big thing back then because Sony and Microsoft both jumped on it for their consoles.
I think so as well.
Because the first line of x86 consoles was PS4 and Xbox One. I remember that being a thing because everything before was. Let's check it. Xbox 360.
Yeah, I mean, I suspect Borman still has the disc, but like he does like a museum type thing now, so he doesn't like sell anything.
Oh my god. Well, museums can, as we have seen, easily be destroyed.
Yeah, exactly.
Have you guys heard the fucking gaming museum in Mariupol, which is fucking dead?
No.
Didn't hear
Yeah.
about that, but that's pretty unfortunate.
Yeah, from like the early computers, like from the early fucking 50s. Collection over 20 years in the making. Destroyed by a bomb.
Why?
Might
Or-
Because
install
there are
What
many
is the
ways to
incentive? Oh, rotten.
go access to early areas. Why?
God.
This game is so broken, actually. When you can do that.
Yeah, I heard of that and I was like, oh my god, this brings me physical pain.
Yep. I'm about to just buy the domain bioniclebounty.com and just see where it goes.
I
Honestly,
mean,
because at this
how
point,
much-
like, we won't get anywhere with fucking just begging companies to give us shit, so might as well just say, if anybody wants to make a quick buck, just send us something.
Yeah, and you know, the fact that we also offer it for source code, it also like helps spark attention with reverse engineering groups.
True. Yeah, I mean, but then again, begging sometimes does work. Like, literally, all I did to get the City of Legends build is be like, hey, do you have this? I can give you this thing that is totally not already public, and we can trade.
We can.
And then I'd use the build that they give me to trade with someone else, and then get the other one. Then I'd use
Oh
that
my
build,
God.
trade with someone else, and get another one.
Lol.
Actually, you'll trade up to get the source code.
Yeah, eventually.
Yeah.
Hopefully,
Do you know
but-
the only fucking Bionicle game we have a source code for is fucking Matoran Adventures, and even that is incomplete. I think I would literally rather have the source code for Voyanui online game than fucking Matoran Adventures.
I
You would
talked with
not
that
believe.
guy, like, he was like a former Argonaut dude,
Yeah,
but like, he didn't work on BTG at all. He's like, yeah, I can't really help you.
I remember that caused a massive like uproar at Lightstone. I even tried spinning up my Linux virtual machine to try and get it to compile, before realizing that main.c was missing, and so it would never compile without that.
Main.c. We have everything except the fucking.
We even had main.h.
God! Ouch! Fuck!
That's the fucking dumbest shit about that. I was like, so close and yet so fucking far.
He did
it's-
manage to get me in contact with a dev that like refused to talk to me when I was doing like the BTG stuff. He's like, yeah, I don't want to talk about it ever. And he asked the guy, it's like, hey, would you be willing to talk? And the dev's like, I never want to think about that project ever again.
Oh yeah, Sapphire,
Damn, really?
Sapphire devs had similar reactions because
Yeah,
the
but
work
they got-
environment there was horrendous.
Yeah, they had
I know you've already-
overtime and no
Yeah,
payment.
they were working 80-hour weeks, were 2 weeks behind on pay, and Sapphire would literally hire caterers to bring them food, so they didn't have to leave their cubicles.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Probably not.
Yeah. So the thing
was just somebody's
and,
grandma.
after Darvel was fired, after the game got cancelled, because everyone who worked on that was fired then, he had to sell off the Sand Terracotta that he won as a bowling trophy to
Yeah.
be able to like pay bills and shit. And that's how it ended up in the hands of Mark,
Yep.
who later also got the footage from The Legend of Maranui. That's so fucking funny.
Yeah, it's funny because like with like BTG, there's some that like never want to talk about it like ever again. But then there's other guys that just like straight up don't care. Like the guy that I got the City of Legends build from, like he worked on BTG too, and he's just like, yeah, I have no problem talking about it. Here's a copy of my PS2 disc as well.
Yeah. I still don't know who the fuck MC Dude talked to who just gave him the physical disc.
Yeah, that's disturbing.
Yeah,
Like,
because-
even though, like he just
because-
MC Dude randomly decided to look for the game one day, and he just got it. Like
Yeah.
after like 10 years of people looking for it. Like what
Yeah, and
happened?
Didn't like JMMB didn't JMMB contact everyone on that list like twice over at
Yeah,
least?
like a bunch of people did, and there's like, oh yeah, there's no more leads. So what did he do? Like,
Yeah.
I don't like, because if you look at like Rock Raiders and stuff, right? Like he literally mentioned like, I think like a month before he got it, he's like, yeah, I'm gonna go look for Lom or whatever. This is the first time I'm gonna do it, and he just gets it. Like,
Yeah. Like, I honestly wonder what the fuck he said to that dev. Because we know because Hex, you have wanted to like buy the disc from him, and he
yeah,
said
and
that
he's like,
the
he
only
didn't want to
condition
sell it.
that the dev gave him is that he didn't sell it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Fuck you.